So something kind of terrifyingly ironic happened on the way to this movie. I start up the car and rain just plummets against my windshield, like instantly. I'm not joking, this really happened. I'm just sitting there in the car like, this doesn't bode well. I'm scared. Noah is directed by Darren Aronofsky and stars Russell Crowe as Noah, the title character. Now, a lot of people have been very up in arms about this movie. See, Paramount screened 3 versions of this movie without Aronofsky's permission to various religious groups, and people were just like, this is not right, we hate it, this is horrible, controversy, controversy, controversy. Aronofsky was understandably upset about that because he didn't even know they were going to do those screenings. He had his own idea of what the film was going to be like, and eventually Paramount decided, you know what, we're just going to release Darren Aronofsky's original vision. So I don't really see what the point of all that rigmarole was, because what we have in theaters is his movie. Now, I would liken this movie to Titanic, not necessarily in plot and the way it's made, but the fact that it is a movie you go into it and you have an idea of what's going to go down. There's going to be some rain, there's going to be a flood, people are going to die, and more than likely, Noah's going to win. But it's the different things that Aronofsky did along the way that made this a very enjoyable movie to watch. This movie definitely had a lot of impressive things about it. The special effects mostly were very good. There were some stuff with animals that looked a little bit questionable, but for the most part, the special effects were very convincing, especially the rain and the flood stuff. That stuff was all done extremely well. Now, there is an aspect of this movie that I know will anger people, largely people who are religious purists. This is very much so an adaptation of things that are in the Bible, and he definitely twists a lot of it in creative ways, and if that angers you as a person, then this is not a movie you're going to want to watch, because you'll watch this movie and be like, that didn't happen, that didn't happen, that didn't happen. What's that all about? I don't understand that. What this is a very interesting, drama-filled and tension-filled adaptation of that original story, and I was very much so entertained by this movie for a large part of it. The movie starts a little bit rocky, figuratively and literally. But once it finds its footing, I was very enthralled with Noah. He really sold the look of what he was going for, and he also has a lot of signature things that Darren Aronofsky does in his films with his editing style, and especially the score. The score is fantastic. Russell Crowe is perfect in this movie. I thought he did a really great job as this character. You really felt as if he was this man who just had this incredible amount of devotion, that he didn't want to waver in any way despite how difficult the task may be, and he definitely sold his performance. I thought he was great in the movie. Ray Winstone was also really good in this film. Very intimidating, very villainous. Most of the cast did a great job. Jennifer Connelly was good. Emma Watson was actually really good. This is one of her better performances. There are parts to this movie that aren't great though, and a lot of it is getting to that arc part where he builds the arc and then the eventual flood and everything. Up until then, you're really like, where is this movie going? Like, it seems to waver a lot. There's some aspects to this movie that are not in any of the trailers, that aren't really publicized, and I think for a reason, because parts of this movie do come off kind of like Lord of the Rings. But you know what? That's because this is an adaptation by someone else who read that and said, this is how I want to see it. And he doesn't disrespect the source material. He doesn't disrespect the characters. He really presents a very interesting view of how this may take place. Once they start building the arc, I thought the movie really understood where it was going from there on, and it was very entertaining and very suspenseful from then on out. But up until then, it was a little bit rocky, so I can't say this is a great movie. I thought the performances were great. I thought it was a good looking movie, despite some usage of shaky cam that I didn't really feel looked that great. But the script was interesting. The way they decided to tell some of the characters' stories was cool, and I loved Russell Crowe in the movie. I thought he was fantastic. I'm going to give Noah a B+. I do think it will anger some people. I think that it will cause controversy even more so than it already has. However, as a film, I think it is very well made. I think the performances in it are also very good. So if you guys saw the movie, let me know what you thought of it below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized. So guys, if you may have noticed, lately I am trying to find ways to give back to you. I've been running various promotions that allow you guys to do awesome free stuff, and I have a new one to tell you guys about. If you ever heard of Hulu, Hulu Plus is a way that you can watch a lot of really cool entertainment, movies, television shows, ad-free. A lot of great stuff is on there, like SNL and Jimmy Kimmel, the TV shows Lost, and there's a ton of really cool movies. I myself have a subscription to it, and I look through it quite often, find quite a bit of stuff to binge watch, and that's something that I really enjoy doing. Hulu has granted me the permission to give you guys 2 weeks free. Through Hulu, I am able to give you guys 2 weeks for free. If you want to do anything you want to on Hulu for 2 weeks, it is free of charge. Go to huluplus.com/Chris Stuckmann. That's huluplus.com hulu.com/Chris Stuckmann. And you can watch anything you want, TV shows, movies, there's tons of great entertainment there. And I want to give back to you guys. You guys have given me so much, and I want to find a way that you guys can experience some cool free entertainment. And through Hulu, I'm running this promotion now, and I'm going to be running it for a while, and I hope you guys check it out and stick around on Hulu Plus because they like what I'm doing here, and they want to share with you guys, and I want to share it too. So go to huluplus.com/Chris Stuckmann and have 2 weeks free to watch awesome entertainment, and I hope you guys stick around even after those 2 weeks are up because it's pretty great. Thanks, guys.